Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Night Warfare, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is 1908 on the 12th of June, 2024, and I hope you are all doing very well. The weather suddenly decided to turn tonight, or today, I should say, and become lovely. We suddenly had a actual, honest-to-goodness, born-in-the-blood summer day, which we haven't had one of in a long time. Got up to a high of 85 Fahrenheit, which is pretty rare. So, what did I do? I stayed inside and worked all day. And what did I do now that I've come home? Well, I decided to go online into the ether and play board games with my friends. Actually, miniatures games with my friends. Which is why we're here watching Just Joe, Achilles, and OJ square off in the second half of our third battle from our Battle for Armageddon campaign. This time we are, all the marbles are on the table. The orcs are attacking. The Imperial Guard is defending. This is the third battle of the three that we generated in OJ's first turn, fighting against Dalinor. Robert is coming in. He'll be joining the Imperial Guard when they get here. But right now, it is all Just Joe. It is the third turn. Let's get started. We do a initiative roll with a +1 for the orcs.
Die roller. Where do the die rollers go?
5. What you do with your die? It's right over here.
Where?
You keep following Achilles' advice and keep moving it. Oh! The Imperial Guard has the advantage. Joe, I imagine you'd like to take advantage of it?
I would like to take advantage of the advantage, yes.
Activate somebody, please. While you're thinking about it, let's all commit to memory a very important rule that was neglected last time and may have had some effect on our Imperial Guard particularly. When you are defending a building, you get a +4 cover save. In melee. Let's remember that, shall we? Yes, let's not forget it again. All right, Joe, what do you got?
Okay, we're going to fire these shadow swords at the grand or giant gargant.
Oh, you're gonna at the Great Gargant. With that in mind, so I imagine you're going to do a sustained fire action.
Sustained fire action, please.
1d6, 2 or better.
1d6, 2 or better.
Yeah, for your initiative, or to activate them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. There we
go.
Well, never more than you need, right? Okay.
Right.
Let's talk about distances. Yeah, that Sentinel don't count. So the Shadow Sword has a whole bunch of different weapons. Did you check ranges? Obviously, the the cannon is in range. Are you in range for the heavy bolters at all? You're not. So that's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3 weapons, and they are macro weapons. So there are no saves. You are in the fixed forward arc. 3d6 for a 2+.
That's right. Come on, give me all 3.
Oh, what a miserable thing that was. Okay, well, in any event, there it is. So that is 1 hit. That is a tank killer, so it's 1d3 damage. Two. All right, the first thing is he does get a blast marker for having taken a hit this turn period. He has no void... Oh, he did actually have void shields left?
Yeah, I had 3.
Okay, very good. Well, that takes down 2 void shields. Down to 1. I am certain that's not what Joe had in mind.
I was hoping for something else.
Something a good deal more than that. But there it is. OJ, you're up at the bat.
Oh, hold on.
Sorry. Oh, are you going to attempt to maintain the initiative?
I am going to attempt to maintain the initiative.
With whom, sir?
I am going to try to maintain the initiative with the Battery B of the Basilisks.
Battery B of the Basilisks. That's some very good alliteration. This will cost you a 3+.
Got it.
There it is. So nothing there. And the Battery B of the Basilisks, again, that lovely bit of alliteration. I can only imagine you're going to be using indirect fire and that Earthshaker cannon.
I am.
That is 1 BP each, so that is a total of 3 blast marker points. Those 3 blast marker points, we look over here at barrage points, I should say, no extra templates, no extra blast markers. Are you firing at tanks or at peoples?
I am firing at the Reggie's Cult of Speed.
Reggie's Cult of Speed will catch you. Well, them's tanks. Oh, man, there could be a lot of guys. Put that
buggies.
Put that buggy down. Put that buggy down. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see if we can maximize our
Yeah.
something like that.
I think that's fair. Oh, wowzer. Okay, well, how many do we see are under there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 17, I think is fair. 17 for a 5+. Three.
3.
All right, so these guys got an armor save. First of all, let me give them a hit there. Sorry about that. Always can't forget that. And now we're going to look at Reggie's Cult of Speed and see they've got an armor of 5+, 3 for a 5+. OJ.
Those are Achilles' guys.
Oh, sorry. Okay, ooh, nothing there.
Hey-o.
So, give me. There got to be guys kind of from under here, but you can pick them out so they don't break cohesion. Give me 3, and I got to mark those 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
I think this guy, and I don't know if that guy was under the blast marker, honestly. Yeah, he was. Never mind. Yeah. All right, they're gone. All right, that was some bombardment, and now that's a lot of markers right there. That's a lot of blastage. All right, you can't maintain that thing one more time, so now I'm going to ask Orcs, what you got?
Hey, Achilles, I'm gonna move the big shooty bastard.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna run over these guys, but go for
Well,
it.
I was gonna move the big shooty bastard at the double, so that's an automatic activation. Then shoot those guys.
Well, actually, you will have to roll a 2 or better because he has blast markers.
Oh. Well, either way, well.
He's not automatic, that's all I'm saying.
Now, do the buggies have to roll activation too? Because they have blast markers.
What would their order be?
Engage.
Being engaged.
Yeah.
Joe, 1 second. Give me a second. Give me a doggone second.
Okay.
I just got to make sure I was fair to Joe.
We don't want to be fair to Joe.
I do, though.
I know we just got him.
All right, yeah, Joe, every one of your hits hit. Remember, you had sustained fire, which is a +1.
Yeah. Oh.
So you get 2 more. So that's 2. So it's we can do it that way. 2d6. Each one is a d3.
2d6. Each one's a d3.
Mm-hmm. It's a 1 and a 3, so it's 4.
So 4.
Okay, that takes down the void shield, and then 3 more, and then 3 more hits. Now, OJ, roll 3d6. You don't want 6s.
Very unusual.
Oh boy,
2 of them.
that is not 1 but 2 critical hits. What does that mean? Well, it means you're on fire, my friend. You have, that was a macro weapon. Never mind. He gets, even the reinforced armor save doesn't work. The critical hit. You catch fire. Roll d6 for each one at the end phase of the turn. On a roll of 1, a second fire starts. On a roll of 5 to 6, the fire is put out. Any fires not put out in the end phase cause 1 point of damage. So you have 2 fires going on.
Okay.
And you are down to 10 damage.
And does his blast marker increase due to the hits?
Yes, they do. That counts for 2 more blast markers. Because you hit him for a total of 4, didn't you?
Total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
those-
you're halved. Remember, because you roll d3s. I'm worried about. I already had marked your previous one.
Oh, I added the previous ones. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
So
four.
four. Yeah.
now.
So that would have been one more out to 5. There it is. And so that's fires. You got fires, man. What can I tell you?
Okay.
All right. The big shooty bastard is on fire, and I believe the big shooty bastard is the one that's going to attempt to take this turn.
Well, does Achilles have? We were.
Oh yeah, that's what we were looking at. What would the order be for Achilles, guys?
To engage.
Engage. In that case, yes, they would still have to roll a 2 because, yes, they would get that nice bonus, which would take them to a 1. But they have blast markers, so it's a 2.
Yeah, but I thought engage in double was automatic for order.
No. It is a -2 to the roll. So that you usually have a 3. It's usually a -2, which takes you to 1, which is automatic, but you have blast markers.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter, Achilles, which one we go with.
Well, which one do you think has a better chance of? Because I'm gonna melee him.
Why don't I go in and try and shoot him up first, and then you can melee after that?
Well, that assumes I've got anything left. Because his tanks can shoot at them still. He's already artillery fired him, and he's going to probably hit him with the armor as well.
I think that armor is just going to come forward and extend polite greetings. That's what I think.
You're talking about this armor, right?
Whereas he doesn't have anything else that can shoot at this.
We've been climbing up.
All right, go for it.
Okay. All right, I need to roll.
1d6 for 2. Yes, plenty.
Got it.
All right, and so now what you're going to do is you get a single move, not the... Jesus, good Lord. So you've got forever distance. Now, the Commissar isn't quote-unquote there. He's in one of the tanks. Okay, so he will get to roll in probably the middle tank in the combat. The Sentinel is there and will be involved in the combat because it's just too close. This is going to count as a single formation. Achilles, you want to move your guys into contact. Only 2 on each one. So you can get a maximum of 8 into contact. Actually, no, I take it back. These Shadow Swords have a DC of what?
3.
They have 3. So you can have 6 guys on each one of these.
Okay.
You have 6 guys on each one of those, and you can have... He's got no DCs, right? No.
Right.
And you can have 2 guys on the Sentinel. Everybody else is going to be doing the firefight thing. So move them on in. You could just put them wherever you want. You got 35 inches, dude. You know.
Yeah, so I can like this, right?
Yep. But you gotta have it make sense for what it's worth. You gotta make them into custom. So that's nice, and that's nice, like that, like that. There you go. That's what they're doing.
All right.
Get them on in there. Yeah, you got. Hey, you can't go over them. Can you get that? These guys might need to be the ones to do that because they're in front. We'll do that. And now move them in. Keep coming. You got plenty. Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. Be a big saucy melee.
Okay, so I've got, how many have I got on?
You got 2 on that dude.
3, 4.
You got plenty. Haz is watching. Andrew is first.
Robert has joined us.
Hey, Robert, good to see you. Tommy McGuire. Sir Homeless Joe, pleasure to see you. There is so much Epic Armageddon and Armageddon available. I couldn't even begin. I guess what I would say, look for NetEA. Now, I have taken my own, and thanks to Haz, thank you, Haz. Thanks to Haz, he has taken a lot of the guys off the bases, which I don't like. And that's why they look as nice as they do here on the train. But start with NetEA. It's a great place to start, and you'll get plenty of toys to mess around with on TTS. Look at all these guys. Oh, they're crazy.
What's the Mega Gargant's starting damage capacity?
12.
12. Okay, cool.
It's his void shields that are variable.
Yeah. No, I was just looking up the rules about blast markers and war machines.
Yeah.
Does this guy fly over?
He's a skimmer. It doesn't matter because nothing blocks, so you just bring him on up so he can get in his shots.
Okay.
He's got roughly the length of the Bible to fly, so.
I was thinking of putting him over here. That.
There's absolutely no reason to have this dude fight in close combat, though, so just bear that in mind.
Oh, so
Yeah. He is much better. He's a whole die point better shooting.
okay. All right.
And then boys do.
Let's see what I can do there.
They just come up in the back so they can get their shots in.
And your big guns, it only moves 10.
Yep, that's the only thing, and that's the one problem. They're going to fall out of cohesion and be destroyed in the end phase.
So they can move 10, right?
Yep, but they're going to be well out of cohesion, unfortunately.
Maybe not.
You don't think so?
Oh, well, it's cohesion's 5, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
He's fine.
He's going to make it. Look at that. I am surprised, but there it is for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, let's shoot at each other because that's the thing that needs to happen. Actually, we'll start punching each other. Let's start with punching. We might as well let the attackers go first. Obviously, everything is simultaneous. Close combat is a 5+. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 at a 5+ close combat. Four. Not bad. Now let's do some shooting. What's this homeboy got? Yeah, a lot, I suspect. He's got a... Oh, Jesus, that's a macro weapon. We're going to do that last, because it's got special rules. Your shooters here, their firefights are the same. Very nice. Their firefight is a 5. Oh, that's right. They can't engage in the long range, so they've got to use their firefight, which unfortunately is less, I regret to say. So they can fight at the 5. These guys are all at 6s. Nope, 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this guy? 7. 7? 7 for 5. I guess they all would have been at 5s. I missed that. Anyway. 2 more. Total of 6. All right, now you get to fight back. Let's see here. Joe, you get to come back. What's that nasty shadow sword got?
They're terrible in close combat.
Oh my God, they are. That's a 1. Now he's got the reinforced armor, which will help. But that's 1, and that's at a 6. That's 2 at a 6. That's 3 at a 6. You've done well to bring him into close combat, grab him by the belt buckle and all that. So that's 4 at a 6. The one thing that's going to improve matters is this commissar. He gets 2 at... unfortunately, yeah, he only fights with the attack, but he gets that extra attack. So he's going to have 2 more at a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 6. Oh, dear.
Nothing.
Oh, and you had 2 commissars. Sorry about that. Another one for 6.
Nope.
Okay, now let's allocate hits. That is 6 hits that came in. Obviously, well, it's all the same group. 6. You've got 4 targets. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're all equal, Joe. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to spread out. Who gets the other 2?
We'll put them on the shadow swords since they have the reinforced armor.
All right, we'll do this shadow sword and this shadow sword then. Actually, no, we'll skip the one with the commissar on it. Because obviously you'd want to give that the best chance, I suppose. So we'll start with this one. That's 2, and you have a armor save of 4+, which is reinforced.
Yep. We're doing one at a time?
Yeah, because I got to figure out crits.
Okay.
Save.
6.
And 1 more. Miss.
That's it.
Is that and I'll go for the reinforce.
Oh, got the reinforced.
No, it's reinforced on a 6 only.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Let me double check that,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure.
No, I think you're right.
Reinforced armor.
So that's
Oh,
one
wow.
hit.
No, you get to just Wow, no, I am wrong. You get to get a full... Yeah, so that worked. It's a full straight on. That's crazy.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, so that they passed their checks. Here we go. Next over here, we go to this guy who only had one. He had one. That's a block. 2 over here. You can roll the 2 together. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you were asking me. Fail 1, try again. Fail. Is it a crit?
That's one hit.
Is it a crit?
I got to roll for a 6, right?
Yep, don't get a 6.
Nope, didn't get a 6.
All right, so that takes his damage down to a 2.
Yep.
And okay, we'll figure out blast markers later. And finally, this boy, he's got an armor of 6 plus.
Nope.
Oh, very sad. And that takes the commissar with him, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so that is a straight-up kill. So that is the first round of melee. Will we need more? Who knows? Let's count it out. Achilles, let's see here. You have inflicted 1 kill. You have more units. I'm sure you do, yeah?
Yep.
Do you have twice as many units? I suspect you do.
I do.
That is 3. Do you have blast markers?
I do.
And the enemy has more... Okay, the enemy has more... No, they do... The enemy has more blast markers. Yes, so that's going to be a 5. My gosh. That is going to be a 5 for you. Joe, did you inflict any kills?
No kills, no blast markers.
Okay. And you do not have more units. You have no blast markers?
I have no blast markers.
Okay, because Achilles, you have 7 of them.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a misunderstanding on my part. So let me roll back here.
Oh, I thought you was talking about blast markers acquired during the melee.
No. Oh, that's
Okay.
It's coming in because you don't get any blast markers during the assault.
Right. Okay.
So you have afflicted. So Achilles, you afflicted 1. You have more units. That's 2. You have twice as many. That is 3. That's it. So you're a plus 3. Joe, you are. You have no blast markers plus 1. The enemy has more blast markers plus 2, and you have an inspiring leader. That is the commissar. So that is
Right.
plus 3. So it is plus 3 both ways. Roll 2d6, you get the high one. Oh, Achilles, you savage. 9. To 9.
Oh man.
Oh, it is a tie. It is a tie. We fight another round. Here we go. Anybody else can come
Whoa,
in?
time out. Time out.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled an 11, right?
No.
Plus-
You take You take the higher of the 2, Joe.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yep.
Mhm.
Sorry. That's right. So it is a
tie.
it is a tie.
So let's do it again. Melees. Now, yeah, pretty much you're maxed out, Achilles, in terms of who you could bring into this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that guy should be there. 13. Yeah? In terms of close combat. Yeah, that's 13 for 5. Actually, no, it's all for 5. So what am I saying? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 for 5.
Yeah, that includes his firefight.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
Because they're all 5s.
And there's no repositioning, right? There's no movement.
There is. You can do a counter charge move. So in your case, you'd be looking at 5 inches, I think. Yeah, you'd be looking at 5 inches.
But it has to be a counter charge.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be a move somewhere else.
Nope.
Okay, now then we are where we are.
All right. So 20 for 5, Achilles.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
How many is that, Achilles? 5 or better.
Oh, good question. It looks like 10, 1, 2, 3,
I think 11.
10, 11. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you get to
11,
hit him back
agreed.
with 4 for 6, Joe.
4 for 6. All right, here we go.
Here they come. Woo.
Nothing.
Man. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because that's the commissar too. All right. Well, you got 11 hits to allocate, Joe. It is not easy to kill these big things. I'll say that.
Okay.
1, 2,
Not
3.
with all that.
So it's 3,
Not with all
3,
that
and 3,
reinforced
and then
armor.
somebody else has to get 2. Somebody has to get. You got to split the. So you got 3, 3, 3, and then somebody else has to get. Then 2 of them have to get 4.
Then the 2 on the ends will get 4.
I would have guessed. So that's 4 for 4 reinforced. Failed 2.
Okay.
Roll them again. Pass.
Made him.
3 for 4.
So I thought he failed 2 though on the first.
He gets to re-roll them because he's got reinforced armor.
Okay.
And now roll this.
Roll 1 for the
Yeah,
reinforced.
1 for the
right?
reinforced. Yep.
Nope. That's
Fail.
it.
Is it a crit?
No.
It is not. And 4 on the end.
Oh,
Three,
only saved
three,
one.
three fails. Ooh, here we go again. All
Oh.
3 fail. That will destroy him. But the question is does he crit? All 3 have to check.
Yep, I'm doing that now. All 3 of them crit.
Okay.
Oh my
That-
god.
now, everybody within 5 inches, that's everybody, takes a hit. So who's within oh my goodness. He just blowed up. So everybody on it. So all these buggies are going to die if they roll a 6. So I'm going to have Achilles, you do it. How about this guy? This is 1 at a time. We'll start with the copter. 1 die. One die. You do not want a 6.
Okay. Wow.
He blowed up.
Yeah.
He's fine. This buggy.
Okay.
This buggy. This buggy. Guys, you're living a charmed life.
Yep.
That was a
Oh, kaboom. This buggy. This buggy. This buggy. This buggy.
I'm beginning to think you're sounding like a struck record here.
This buggy.
Oh my god, how many of them are in there?
Within 5 inches? A lot. You packed him in.
Oh,
Oh, got another one.
Oh, that one goes.
And this one. And this one. And this one.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
That's
That'll
the
be it.
last one.
That's it. So 2. And of course he has to check. How about the
Yep.
how about your shadow sword, Joe?
Nope.
Nope. So
He's only got to save 1. I had to save like 13.
yeah, all these buggies were kind of jammed in there, and then this guy goes kaboom.
Yep.
And so now there are 2 kills both ways, interestingly enough, because we keep
Yep.
kills. And last turn, Joe killed the Sentinels. We'll keep that right there. So that's 2 kills there and 2 kills there. Fascinating. So you killed more guys by by blowing up than by meleeing them.
Any way the job gets done.
No, I understand. I understand. Let's do our numbers. We'll start with Achilles. You have inflicted 2 kills. That's a +2. You have more units. That's a +3. You have twice as many units. That is a +4. That's it. You are a +4. +4. Joe, you have killed 2. You have no blast markers. 3. The enemy has more blast markers. 4. You are a +4 and a +5 for your inspiring leader. 2d6. 7.
Okay, come on. We could use this.
11.
11.
+4. Okay. So with that, the orcs break. They lose the melee. The difference was 4. Achilles, give me 4 guys dead in contact, please.
They got to be in contact, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As a consequence, you break. You may, note I say that, make a withdrawal move. That is up to a double move, pretty much in any direction, so long as you don't wind up within 15 inches.
Okay.
You can stay right where you are, if you are so inclined, but you are now broken, which you should bear in mind. So that now any blast markers go straight to casualties.
Okay. Well, OJ, what do you think? Do I withdraw or do I stay there?
Yeah. I would, because he has a chance of getting out of that broken status, right?
At the end of the turn, yes.
Yeah. I would say go ahead and pull back some and try to get out of broken status.
You can pull up to 70 inches, 17, or 17, 70.
Okay.
The only exception, of course, being these guys who can only go 20. But
Hey, you can't have my shadow sword.
keep going. I'll pick up. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll pick him up in a sec.
It's those thieving orcs. They came in. They stole a tank.
Yeah.
Hey, Achilles, put him off
Yeah.
to the side because my big shooty bastard can't go through him.
Oh, I see.
Over 'em.
Okay.
Make sure he's got a lane that he can maneuver in. Thanks.
All right. How's that?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Perfect.
And while he's withdrawing them, I owe a blast marker to this unit.
Yep.
Keep in mind too, Achilles, this guy's only got a movement of 20, I think Jim said.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So that's going to put him outside of.
Yeah, if you
5
put him
inches.
to. Yeah, but the thing is, he can put some of these other buggies in front of him too.
No, right, but right. I'm just like.
He just makes sure he connects them. Yeah, sure.
You may go ahead and move this guy back to the 20 inches so we can.
Vive la voix! Hey, Treb, good to see you, man. How you been? Yeah, oh man, are you kidding me? Battle for Armageddon's a great board game, and I love Epic Armageddon.
So how close does he have to be, OJ?
Him?
No. How close does anybody have to
5
be?
inches.
Yeah.
Five
5
inches. There-
Yeah, cohesion is 5 inches, but it's like electricity. It can be, Yeah, this is the epic. These are the standard Epic Armageddon rules. So essentially, Space Marine 4th edition.
Okay.
You
so
still
I
have
just
your
need to-
helicopter back there that you could.
Oh yeah. Forgot about
You can stay there. They'll probably treat him very nicely. He'll be well treated.
it. Which one is?
You're right there at the edge of the 5 anyways already, so I think
Oh, okay.
you're okay.
All right.
Yep, I think you got it all covered.
All right.
Yep. All right.
And I gave you your blast marker, and there's a dead tank, and the
Yep.
commissar is still in place. Orcs, try to maintain it or pass it.
And if we fail to maintain, what happens?
You get a blast marker, and it passes, and you lose that activation.
I would say let's skip it. I want to try and. I don't want to. What do we need to roll for maintain? 4 or better?
For which? Depends who it is.
Depends on who it is.
Oh.
It depends on who it is. It depends on what the order is.
Okay, so if we said big shooty bastard to move at the double.
Big shooty bastard, move at the double, would be a 3.
Do you think Achilles? Should we try it? Because
You feeling lucky today, punk?
no.
Then don't.
Okay. Over to the Imperials.
Imperials, you're up at the bat.
Robert, how you doing? Or wait, yeah, he's here.
He's here. I saw him come in. Robert. Check for Robert. Check, check.
He hasn't said anything since he came in.
No, but I figured he was waiting his moment. You here?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, Joe, it's
He
you
will
then.
make his entrance.
Oh, no, he's in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Yeah, Joe, call it
Oh,
out.
he's not it? Yeah, he's in the game.
Hear me now.
Oh, there he is.
Now we can.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Robert.
No wonder every time I said something, I was being ignored.
Yeah, no, just couldn't hear you, man.
Okay, Robert. I guess we got a choice to make here. These tanks we could hit these, since these buggies are now broken, we could hit these guys with the armor. You want to do that?
What is gone? What do we have left?
All that is moved are the Shadow Swords and Battery B.
Yep, that's it. Or do you want to try and hit up here? The other thing we can do is we can use Battery B to soften somebody up, or Battery A to soften like these guys up. I think these two gun fortresses have hits on them, or at least one of them does.
Be on the tooltip.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this one's down to one hit. And the other one is down to two.
Down to 2. Yeah, so 3 hits between them.
Because we can only shoot one group over here.
Aren't these all the same group? Yeah, this is all Bob's band. All this whole thing.
So if we fire, casualties take off of all of them.
No.
Yeah.
No, the way fire works is you look at the angle of the fire, and the people who are closest take it first.
Yeah. But it could affect all of these units as long as they're in front.
Yeah, as long as they're eligible to be hit, you then spread, and then you can spread it deep throughout. You do enough hits, yeah, you can hit the whole unit.
Yeah.
More blast marker.
Ha! Nothing wrong with that.
No.
See, the problem is if we don't do something to them, they're gonna charge us.
Yeah.
I don't think we. Yeah, our close combat is 6, so we're gonna get wiped.
Well, the other thing you could do too is these Lehman Russes down here. You could pivot them and move them this way, and get them within firefight range, or just turn them so that you can use their 2 plasma cannons. What do they got? Oh, they have las cannons, plasma. Oh, well.
The las cannon only fires against tanks. You can
Yeah.
shoot them with the demolisher and the 2 plasma cannons.
Yeah, man, that demolisher would be great. It's going to be great against infantry in the buildings. It ignores cover.
Plus, you got the Vanquisher. Don't forget, you got the Vanquisher sitting there.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah.
I believe these guys are in this building, correct?
Correct.
No,
Is that not so? Orcs, correct me.
there's
As far as I know.
Oh, there's already guys in there. Never mind. Well, there's only 2 guys in there. Yeah.
yeah.
There's 2 guys in the building, 4 guys outside.
You know what? Shoot these guys up.
You want to shoot them up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think all of these guys are in range of those guys.
Yeah, they're in range. The problem is, yeah, you can shoot through them. Yeah, you'd be able to shoot through them. Anybody not see? Anybody not see? Everybody can see. I'm fine. So you're talking about using what am I trying to say? Sustained fire action. Shoot here.
Yep.
All right, that is a 2 or better. Sorry, 3 or better. You got blast markers.
Are you rolling or am I?
I think they were yours. So
Yeah, them is your
Oh.
tanks, Joe, I think.
All right. Doesn't matter to me.
It says Joe's tank right on the side of it.
It does.
I can see
Joe's tank.
What am I doing? I'm rolling. What do I need?
1d6, 3 or better.
Ooh, like, come on. 4, yay.
All right,
All right.
shooting straight at the front. Now, you do have to make the choice. You firing at infantry or firing at tanks? To fire at vehicles.
I mean, this is all one unit, right? So
Yeah, it's all one unit, but the point is the individual pieces have to pick who they're shooting at. You don't
Okay.
you don't split fire.
the Vanquisher is going to fire at gun fortresses.
Okay. So he'll go AT and the Lehman Rus.
Let's see, las cannons. What are these? Are these just boys? Yeah, you know what? Everybody's going for the gun fortresses.
All right, so it's all AT. Well, let's work our way backward. First of all, let me throw a marker on them. Getting shot at. They don't like that none. Let's start with that Vanquisher, because it's the big doink. Armor plus... where is it now? There it is. The Vanquisher cannon. 1d6 for 2+.
Got it.
1 for 5+. Sorry, 3 for 5+. You got 3 there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so you missed that one. You got 2 more coming.
One
Okay,
more
so
hit.
that's a total of 2. Let me get a scoreboard going here. Since you're
you
just
said
firing.
3. You
Yeah.
said 3+, right?
No, not for the last shot. Those were 5s. So you got a total of 2. What am I doing?
Yep, total of 2.
Yep. All right. Now
Yeah.
this should be easier. You've got the Demolishers at a 4, ignoring cover. Doesn't matter.
No, can I not fire my heavy bolters just at the building?
No,
And
no, you cannot divide your fire that way.
they're the same unit.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You have
fair
to
enough.
you have to pick between AT and AP by formation, or by unit type. Yeah, there's an it here. This is I was looking at this. Where's my split? That's firefighting. I don't want that. When a player picks one formation to fire at, an enemy formation is chosen as target. Formations may not split fire. Any units unable to shoot at a nominated target formation lose the chance to shoot together. And then we get down to this APAT thing. The player must decide at this stage whether weapons will fire with their AP or AT values if they have both. Oh, I see. Okay, copy.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. And then, so you've got 2 for the AP. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. 2 for the AP 5.
1 hit.
Yep. Okay, I've got to split that, but don't be dumb, Jim. Does that ignore cover? No. All right, so let's go over here to our Lehman Rus. You using the AT or the AP? That's an interesting choice, especially when you look at that Demolisher.
Yeah, so that Demolisher, we're going to fire... We're going to... You know what? We want to get rid of the gun fortresses, so we're going to fire the Demolishers at the gun fortresses.
Okay, and so the las cannons have to go there. Where are you sending the plas? When you set? Where are you sending? Well, all right. Let's do the Demolishers. That is 6 for 4.
Four hits.
Mm-hmm. Next on our menu is the las cannons, which are 6 for. And then what do you want to do with the plasma cannons?
Those are going to go against the infantry.
All right. So then the las cannons have to go against the tanks. 5 for 5+, or 6 for 5+.
Looks like I got 2 more.
Mm-hmm. And finally, the poor bloody infantry. These are going to be for 6s because they're all going to get cover. So that's 6 for 6.
One.
All right. Now we turn to our orky friends. Let's deal with these gun wagons. It's 4 on each. I'll do the one on the left here, my left. That one first. That is 4 hits, trying to save at a 4+. 4 at a 4+.
Okay.
Save none.
One.
Is that reinforced? It is not. He is dead. Okay. And 4 at a 4+ for this guy. Save 3. He's dead. Okay. So that's.
And do these explode?
No,
Or they...
only on a. Only. Oh yeah, that's true. We got to check and see if they're crits. Yes, we do.
Because of the random clip.
Yep. Over here, Achilles 4 dice. Don't roll a 6.
Okay.
Just saying. Do not.
Okay.
Over here, 3 dice. Don't roll a 6.
No.
Do not. All right. So I got to put, however, 2 more blast markers here. So they're out and they're out. Now 2, you are getting saves at a 4+. It'll be these 2 guys up in the front, 1 each. So we can. They're the same. So you can just roll 2 at a 4+.
2 dice.
Yeah. Save neither.
Nope.
I can't roll saves. I
Nothing.
can roll hits, but I can't roll
I strongly suspect. Yeah, that breaks it. So those guys are broken. They can stay there, or they bugger off, and they can go back 2 moves.
saves. Well, I don't think we want to retreat from there, do we, OJ?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Okay.
Then I guess
All right.
we'll stay.
Yeah, you'll be hanging out right there. Okay. To the humans, you want to try to maintain it, or you're passing it back to the orcs?
You want to try and maintain and fire battery A, or do you want to just give it to him?
What's the role we need?
Depends
I
on
think
who
we'll
it
do-
is and what they're doing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It'll
Battery.
be bat-
If battery A wants to shoot, it's a 3 or better.
And no balls, no blue chips.
All right. Battery A for 3 or better.
You got it.
Got it. Battery A will
lights out all night.
drop it down.
I'm sorry. What did you say, OJ?
I said they've been rolling lights out all night.
Yeah.
Not far wrong.
It's all right. You guys rolled really well last time.
Fairsies. So that looks right to me. Let me take a peek underneath then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my count. And I believe infantry is a 4+ on a barrage of 3. Yeah. So I said 7 for 4+.
Seven.
Ooh, good roll.
Oh, owie. Do we have different armor in there? We do. Everybody under there, it's got to be somebody under there. Yeah, so you've got 3 nobs and then 4. So you've got to distribute 6. I imagine you're going to want to give all 4 to these guys in the back, and then you got to pick 2 at the front.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Those 2 then.
Yeah. So those nobs, we can roll them together. That's 2 at a 4+. Oh, save them both. Very nice. And then here are your boys in the back. That's 4 at a 6+, unfortunately.
Nope.
No saves. So all dead. And that's 4 blast markers. Checking 8.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The Uncle Bob's band is awful big. Definitely check your when you activate them. Check your. Looks like you're fine though. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, orcs.
Good shooting, Robert.
No kidding.
Well, it felt better if those two other ones died.
Yeah, if
I can't have everything.
yeah, the Nobs are tough.
They're essentially orky marines.
What you want to do, OJ?
These are broken. You want to try taking your Bob's band and meleeing, or do you want me to try and do something with the shooty bastard?
And don't forget your planes, gentlemen. Don't forget your planes.
Yeah, we don't have any.
We don't have any.
Oh, that's. Yeah, I can talk to Falcon about that.
We haven't forgotten. Where's our fearless leader, our Uber commander? Where is he?
Where'd you put your supreme commander? Did he?
No.
Talking about Ron. He's talking about Delanor.
Oh, who
I'm
knows?
talking about Dalinor.
Oh yeah, I don't know. He said he was picking up extra shifts to pick up some extra coin in the true
The only
spirit.
reason why, the only reason why I want to know is because this is a campaign battle, right?
Right, it is.
Yeah.
So, number of casualties are an issue
Oh yes.
on the campaign game.
Yep. But so is losing the battle. I mean, I want to be clear. Losing the battle has consequences, and losing more than 1,000 points has consequences.
I just wanted to know what our supreme commander wanted us to do.
Once again,
Well,
to the shock and surprise of no one in the Adeptus Astartes or the Astra Militarum, the High Command is unavailable.
Hey, who says you can't play Kriegspiel with Space Marines?
That's right.
What you thinking, Achilles?
Well, these guys. The problem with these guys is if I try to melee, they're not going to get. A lot of them aren't going to get there.
They still firefight for what it's worth, but yeah.
Yeah, but they can only go 15 inches because they're slow as crap. So.
Yep. And most importantly, these boys back here who are scary good at melee are out of range.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, Oh, no, they're not.
Not from those
Two,
guys.
two of them can, but anyway. But
Yeah.
these other two can't.
Right.
All right. Well. All right. Well, I'm good with getting as many of them in there as possible. That's fine with me. It's your army, man. You tell me.
Oh. Let's try the big shooty bat. Well, go ahead and move your Bob's boys if you can get them. If you feel that you can get enough of them into melee, go for it.
All right. We're
Because if
going
those
to
planes
try
come
to-
out, they may decide to hit you
They're gonna-
before my big shooty bastard and whittle you down more.
Well, yeah. If I'm in your shoes, you guys start thinking, do you want to preserve this force at all?
Well,
because otherwise,
but I
it's
don't
gonna- you're going to lose most of it, if not all
Right.
of it.
Right. So Jim, but we can't do a withdrawal until the end of the term, though, right?
Well, the form of your withdrawal would be to back up.
Well, I meant to.
No, I mean if you were
Pull out
to concede at this point, I would let the orcs withdraw because the humans have far too many problems to pursue you.
Okay.
But it's up to you because I'm willing to go all in. I don't care.
Yeah.
That is the
No,
nature of
I
the
think-
Achilles.
I mean, I was leaning toward withdrawing anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well make the withdrawal.
Oh my goodness, the humans have made a stand? Oh. This is nothing short of amazing.
The Emperor preserves.
The Emperor preserves and protects. Well, you would say we've only had an hour of gaming. What will we possibly do? I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go to the strategic map. Oh, yes, we are. Ooh.
We got point. Do we count up points? First?
I've been keeping count of points.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes. No, I actually did that
End of the game.
before we dove in today.
This isn't his first battle.
Yeah. What would have tipped it had you been able to destroy this? You would have cost the orcs 1,000 points, and that was the goal, by the way, 1,000 points. The humans are in great shape vis-a-vis that. The other way you could have done it would be to kill the big shooty bastard, but because I thought when I saw the fire start, I realized that tends to compound itself.
Yep.
And that especially if you get another couple fires started, so who knows. But with all that having been said, neither side lost 1,000 points, but the orcs lost, and that's kind of a big deal. So let's go to the map. Because what we're going to do is, Ron had picked his cards, so we will then be able to at least set ourselves up for the next move. Here we go. Everybody in. Here we go.
Well, OJ, it sounds like you withdrew at just the right moment then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He did well.
You would have hit the
This battle that we've all just witnessed was down here.
in the Ukraine.
In the Ukraine. The Crimea is somehow preserved.
Pretty close to Odessa, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it is. So these guys, and these guys all go back. Now the trick is, OJ, because you lost, one of those units comes off the stack.
Is there
What's
any
the
damage
difference?
that carries over to the other side from the losses in the battle?
Only if they lose 1,000 points or more.
Otherwise, they just start like nothing had happened?
Exactly. And the reason that works per Jervis, the orcs have such a huge numerical advantage, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Okay.
well, shouldn't the humans at least get 2 strafing runs on the big guy?
Come on, give him a strafing run.
So the attritional nature of the wow. Okay, so yeah, you can't like wear them down with one assault and then hit them again unless you hit that magic 1,000 points. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's hard. That's hard. Those guys are hard to kill.
And they're also, and they were sitting in their nice defensive outposts with their fortifications.
Wait, we didn't have any
The jam-
fortifications.
So
You
Jim,
did in
real
terms
quick,
of the
what's
numbers
the
of
difference-
forces.
Oh, okay.
What's the difference between the 3 values on the?
It's attack, defense, move.
Okay. I guess probably the orc horde then.
All right. First, now obviously the humans have sustained some casualties. All right, so you pull back here. These guys. Now, you will remember that we have a stacking limit of 3, so that's why these guys are piled up the way they are. Which one of these guys, OJ, do you want to advance into the next zone?
For sure. And I guess we'll just take one of the knobs here. Oh, and 3. You said 3,
3.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. So we'll go like this.
Okay. Very good. Same question here.
Ooh, bad moons.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right. Now, I thought sure that Dalinor had played his card.
I don't know. I played my card.
Yeah, those are his specials. Yeah, he did. They're right here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're right there. Because yours are. Yeah, you played this card forward. Where's your? Yeah, there it is. Combat and movement.
Yeah.
So the only question I had is, do you now? Action segments. Each strategy card has 2 action phases. The 2 phases must be carried out in the order shown. You are not allowed to move on the second action phase on the card until you have finished the first action phase. You will do this as described on the next page. To reveal the strategy cards in the action segment, the player with the initiative goes first, flipping over the top card in the stack. Strategy cards carrying out at once the 2 phases listed. So you now, Mike, carry out your movement phase. A movement phase. Let's talk about that. In the movement phase, you are allowed to move any or all of your counters. The number of areas a counter may move is shown on by its move value, its third number. You may move as many of your counters as you wish, all, some, or none. It may be moved a number of areas equal to or less than its move value. It may be moved in any direction or combinations of directions. Counters are moved one at a time, and you must finish a counter's move before you move another. Oh, God, here we go. SPI days. Once you have started to move another counter, you may not change a previous move, no matter how much you want to.
I hear the voice of James Dunnigan.
Yeah, so do I. I hear Mark Herman, James Dunnigan. All the greats are all talking. Oh, my goodness. So, Mike, move. It is your chance, based on your card play, combat, and movement, to move.
All right. I apologize. I've only got so many I can move.
You move any guy you want, and as many as you want.
As many as I want. Okay, that's what I thought I heard. I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
you sure did hear that.
And there's a stacking limit of 3? Is
3,
that correct?
exactly. 3 is the number. The number of stacking shall be 3.
And I can't. Oh, and that's. I can't mix hordes.
Correct. You may not mix. They don't like each other that way.
Right. There's those. There's already 3 there.
It's enforced area of command.
McGuire, this is why you lick your fingers before you touch your counters. Ew. Ew.
This is why McGuire isn't allowed to play on the game.
Yes. You know, it's a funny thing. We think about ourselves and we think about our lives as we grew up. My son has to, he is running, he's responsible to help out in a fundraiser for his theater group, and it's an 80s event. Yeah, that's 40 years ago, people. So he just walked into the room here to show off his outfit, realizing, that was my high school years. What are you making fun of that for?
I'm with you.
Those were good times. I had good times. I enjoyed that.
Just go tell him to watch Pretty in Pink.
Tell you, any of those Brat Pack.
So,
I've been meaning to watch.
Breakfast Club.
Oh,
Breakfast Club,
Unga
yeah.
Dunga. I've been meaning to watch that Brat Pack documentary that's out there.
I think that's everything.
That is everything. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot.
Because I couldn't move them into combat again.
Correct.
Right?
That's why. That's
All right,
that's
Let me double
the-
check. Ask a question here. These
Sure.
guys could not move, right?
They've got, well, theoretically they could.
There they could move.
Yeah, I mean they could go there.
Right.
Is there a supply thing? Can you isolate somebody?
I don't think so, but that's a good question. Let's look, because the rules are all of 4 pages. In the true spirit of SPI, the rules are all of 4 pages long.
But it's not a Herman game.
I beg to differ. Mark Herman gave us the blue and the gray quad, which was specifically built as introductory games to the concept of wargaming, and they had to have 4 pages of rules. That was the rule.
I didn't say he never made a 4-page rule book.
Not very often. He got away from it as quick as he could. I'm sitting here with as a matter of fact, the rule book for the next war, modern conflict in Europe, on the table next to me. It's a 1978 SPI, James F. Dunnigan, and game development, Mark Herman,
There you go.
and it's a mere 32 pages,
Ah, yes.
and it's a monster game.
And not just
30 pages.
yeah, true. So the answer to your question, Achilles, the closest you could get to there is if you could surround someone and prevent them from retreating. Then you would wipe them out.
Ah,
Because, for example, you don't see it here because I've already gotten rid of them, but places that OJ has moved into, guys had to retreat. So they fell back here. Had they been unable to fall back, obviously they would have been wiped out as a stack. So very bad.
Oh yeah, see, like that guy that can go 2, he can go boom, boom, and then you can move these guys into there, and then you could attack this position again. And if he loses, he can't retreat.
You have
So he's
spoken.
wiped out.
You have spoken truly.
So he has to fight to the death.
I go here.
See, I feel like Achilles suddenly got comfortable realizing he was looking at a Stalingrad board game.
Yeah, pretty much what it is.
He just
Can I
went.
move the knobs into the city here?
Like
Or the,
I knew
or
this.
whatever they call those things.
The hive? Where?
The hive,
How? I'm sorry. Where are you talking about?
right here.
Oh.
That-
The hive
no,
should.
the hives are fortified, aren't
Yeah,
they?
the hives have a defense force. If you go there, that's an attack.
Yeah, okay. So, but I can move them there. This group can move here.
Yeah, we will have a full-on city battle if you attack a hive.
Yeah.
Which would be fun, I think.
Yeah.
That one was the one that was on the bottom. He didn't.
No, that's fine.
earlier. This one has 4 moves, so he could move up there, and then he could move to here. And then these guys, I'm just going to shift over here.
All right, I'm going to ping Dalinar just in the off chance we can get that hoser in here. I got to be nice because he might well be working.
Because I think I moved one of them up. It must the battle wagon I did. There we go.
I do like the fact that this is the River Styx. Oh, you have surrounded them.
We have.
Yeah. Well, that too may indicate the influence of the Stalingrad campaign on the an entire army group being surrounded and wiped out. Wait a minute, that never happened.
At Odessa.
No less. Yeah, at Odessa, no less. Wait a minute. Okay.
I assume all of these counters over here for the Imperial Guard are all reinforcements.
Correct.
Come on some frequency.
Well, they're builds. One of the big things the Imperial Guard has to do is build.
Okay.
They come in December, Joe.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
in time for the first snows.
In the general vicinity of this place, which is definitely not Moscow.
Yeah, not Moscow. That's right.
This
Up
is
there,
definitely not the Pripyat marshes.
There you go. This is not Smolensk.
That is
right
not.
there.
No, don't say that, Smolensk, because you don't know. And this is not Leningrad up here.
Kharkov.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No, you really can't. and like I say, Jervis doesn't hide that. You know, he says, I loved the AH Stalingrad when I was a kid, and I said when I was asked to do a board game to give a strategic layer to Epic Armageddon, or to actually back then it was Space Marine. He said this was an easy choice for him, just because of how much he likes it. So yeah, that is definitely not Moscow. That is definitely not Smolensk. That is definitely not the Pripyat marshes. Quit saying that; it's rude. Cool. So you're all set, OJ? You're content doing what you've done?
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I
right.
am.
I want to peek, just because it's the last thing we can do, unless our guy Dalinar is going to yell at us in the next minute or so. That, shoot. Because I do want to peek at his next thing. Here it is. I knew it. That's really frustrating, because he wanted to do building and movement. And let's talk about what that is. This is one of his great things he's got to rely on. Namely, you're allowed to add new counters to your army. The Imperial Army uses build points to build new counters. The number of build points is recorded on the build point track on the game board and depends on how many hives and factories are still intact. So if you come up here, you can see he starts out with 20. Right? And so he's going to come out and he's going to build a whole lot of stuff. And then you can choose which counters to build. you can choose which counters to build from those lost so far, or from any that were set aside at the start of the game. Although counters of the same type have different combat and movement values, they all cost the same number of points to build. For example, if you build an Imperial Guard counter, you choose to take the 1st Army or the 20th. I know which one I'd choose. Any build points that you don't are lost, so you should try to use them all up if possible. So he gets to use them up all at once. And then he places them on the build track here and moves them turn by turn until they're ready and he can deploy them. So, as you might expect, it's a race against time. All right. Well, we have no Dalinar. What are you going to do? I'm still I'm still proud of the orcs, or of the humans, I should say. Well done. I didn't think they would repel any fights. I really didn't. They were obliterated up here in the north and wiped out here in the south. So this is the one signal victory, but it may prove Pyrrhic as did those actually no. Yeah, those guys stood, which maybe they didn't want to do. Maybe they, as you say, would have been better to run over here. One of the what's that?
I was just going to say that was the one fight that I was least worried about winning. For
Sure.
that whole reason. After I won these first two on the left and the center, I wasn't worried as much about winning that one as much as keeping them in place and trying to do something else. So, is this terrain here, this moonscape,
What's that?
ash waste, right here?
Yes.
Where the 5th Army is.
Uh-huh.
That's not impassable, right?
I don't think it is. Let's have a look. I think the only thing that is impassable... Game board. Yeah, McGuire's making the point that this thing doesn't have decibel numbers, so it's impossible to understand it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot follow your logic. It's 10.4.1.2.
Yeah.
This is, if I don't have those things, I don't know what I'm doing. Where does it say?
Well, 10.3, 10 is stacking, 10.0 is stacking, and 10.3 is retreat and stacking in the next world we're gonna play.
We all saw that, I think. Yes, I think we did. There's supposed to be... Oh, there it is. There's a reference sheet, Mike. There's a reference sheet. Surely we would have known this. Oh, my God. Here we are. Ash wastes. Counters must stop when they enter the area, may move no further. Wait a minute. The word here is supply lines. Supply lines.
Yes, lines.
That word is used. Wait a minute.
Ah!
Wait a minute. Achilles is about to be super delighted. What does that mean? What are you saying? Supply. There it is. In order to keep your armies fighting, you must supply them. Ooh.
Oh, dear.
After you have completed both of the phases, you must make sure that your counters can trace a supply line back to one of your supply areas. Oh, Achilles.
Oh, dear.
I think Achilles is very happy now. I think Achilles. I think
Logistics, baby.
Achilles is going to pour some wine into a Pringles can and celebrate.
G4 has entered the room, drinking from a Pringles can. Supply is traced along a path of areas from the counters back to their supply area. It may be of any length, but may not enter any area occupied by enemy counters, a mountain, or a sea. They may be traced through ash wastes. Counters that are out of supply are destroyed, unless they are in a stack that includes a hive or fortification. If a stack does include a hive or fortification, it is only destroyed on a d6 roll of 1 to 3. If a stack includes both a hive and a fortification, roll the die twice, and you must fail both rolls. That this, by the way, is for the entire stack, not for the counter in the stack. So these guys
Are going to have to roll.
They
got a fortification.
have fortification. So at the end of after everybody's done, they have been cut off unless Dalinar pulls some magic. They will have to roll. Yeah.
Well, he's going to have to take his tank force here and break through to him or let him die.
Yeah, 7 to 15, a 1 to 2 fight. Ooh, I don't know.
Personally, I'd just take the risk and let
No,
'em
it wouldn't
die.
be. It'd be 7-9, a 1-1, because
Oh, it's defensive. Yeah.
5.
No, 7-9. OJ, turn in your grognard card. 7-9 is 1-2.
Yeah, you always round.
Always round in favor of the defender.
That's right.
Okay, I'll take it. I ain't gonna
I can't.
say
Oh,
no to it.
I'm gonna come to your house and claim one of your Hex Encounter games.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. My son will.
It'll be good driving experience for Velker.
Yeah, he'll come and play. He'll come and play with Groot.
Now he's got 2 dogs. No, Dunn won't let him play with Groot. Dunn's
Oh yeah, that's true. Those two can match energy for energy and frolic in your yard. McGuire. Supply lines. You darn right, man. All right, so I'm going to save this. Well done. So yeah, we have no Dalinor, unfortunately. We miss him dearly. Hope he's well. I am now going to go in here and save this. I save it as orcs. Overwrite. That is done. Tomorrow, please join us. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're going to play O Group. Yes, we are. And
you are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish I would have known.
what, you only allowed to play 1 night a week?
What are you, 7?
Well, I have band practice tomorrow.
You are rocking in the free world, brother.
You are
man.
7.
Yeah, hey. I'm
sorry, real quick. I was looking at my 2 cards down here that I can play.
Yeah.
Do I have a build phase?
I don't think you do.
Okay, because there's 1 card that's totally worthless to me.
But I don't know. Maybe you do. Yeah. Which one?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Left or right?
The left one.
Oh, then you must.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, did you look at your cards? That's where you'd find out. Here, flip them over and look. There you go. Building.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you have a build phase.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Answer to that? Yes. So yeah, we are going to play O Group. I have been studying Alex Southern from Storm of Steel. I've been studying his videos assiduously. I have watched Dave Brown and Richard Clark play O Group. And I've read the rulebook 3 times. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. And I am confident we're going to screw this up. But I am determined. Alex is encouraging me online, bless his heart. So we'll see how it goes. And on Saturday, we will be back for the Battle of Eggmool, which is coming to the Crisis, which is so great. Right as we get ready to celebrate, as we all must, as all good people do, Waterloo Week. Coming up so very fast. So, short game tonight. Yeah, orcs do not have a build phase, they have a destroy phase. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you all so much for hanging with us for a little bit tonight. Thanks to everybody for playing. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.